What approaches are you taking to help corporations better retain senior management talent?
So I'm actually going into organizations and leading trainings where I ask key employees these core questions. And this can be in a group space or it can be in a one-on-one space. And then I take that data anonymously and I look for patterns in terms of what the employees are really seeking for their lives in general and their expectations of their employer and the reasons why they work. And I take that back to the employer to help them close the gap between what their employees want and expect and their current human capital strategy. And using those insights, we're able to close that gap and increase retention and lower the turnover rates. And so that's really what it is. It's a simple practice, but again, it takes someone who can listen from a non-judgmental space, someone who can listen without any intent for the employee. So I go into an employer and I speak with an employee, and I'm asking not because I'm even trying to retain you. I'm just asking out of pure curiosity about what your vision is for your life. And to the extent that I can help your employer help you achieve your vision for your life, the more likely it is that you will stay at this particular organization and be engaged.
What have you found surprising about those interviews?
First and foremost, there's no standard answer. Right. So especially when I ask the question around the definition of success, an employer might say more money is what's going to keep somebody. And they've tried that and they might get a little pop in performance for a month or two. And then the performance goes right back down to what it was. And so when you really ask people what their definition of success is and the three ways that they measure it, you see all of these unique ways. And I've done this in audiences of 400 to 500. And there are very few people who have identical answers. So that's first and foremost. Everybody has unique answers. And then some of the answers that they have won't cost the employer a dime to actually implement and support. For instance, if part of my definition of success is building strong relationships and the quality of my relationships, there are, through affinity groups and things of that nature, employer can actually offer that intentionally to their employees, not as a passive thing, but intentionally saying we have these spaces where for people who are couples, people who are married with kids, people who are in this life stage and dealing with this, people who have cancer at our organization, whatever. People can find quality relationships in the context of their employer. So, and companies aren't just going to be about technical things and getting things done and shipping. They're actually going to be, I think, in the future, more social environments, also like colleges, where I am getting a lot of my life needs met through this space. Of course, from 8 to 5, I am working hard to move this organization and the clients from point A to point B, but there are wraparound services that don't cost employers that much that will actually help the employees achieve their definition of success in not only their career, but also in their life.